Hello, I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of these little videos designed to help you to get through these strange days in which we find ourselves in. These yet remain strange days indeed. They really do. I'm talking this week about what do you mean a prophet's reward. Jesus said, and I underscored Jesus said, Matthew 10:41, he that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. So what is a prophet's reward? Jesus referred to it when he talked about Elijah and the widow woman. Now, you remember the story because every preacher that's ever preached a preachable preachment on a preachable platform has preached a message on Elijah and the widow woman. She was gathering 2 sticks, going to build a little fire, had a handful of meal, a little bit of oil. She's going to mix it together, make one cake. She and her son were going to eat it and die because there was famine in the land. When the prophet of God walked into her yard and said, fetch me a little water, as she went to get the water, he said, and bake me a little cake. And she turned and said, as the Lord thy God liveth, as thy soul liveth, and explained her circumstances. And the prophet of God said, go and do as thou said. And I always love that part of the story, go and do as thou said, because what she had said was, we're going to eat it and we're going to die. And the prophet of God said, well, go ahead and die, but before you do, bake me a little cake, because he knew she was going to receive a prophet's reward. And Jesus actually referred to that in the book of Luke, the 4th chapter, the 25th verse. But I tell you the truth, that many widows were in Israel in the days of Elijah the prophet, but he wasn't sent to any except to a woman of Zarephath in the city of Sidon. Many people missed the complete point of that, and that is she was outside the covenant of God. She was outside the religious establishment. She was a Gentile woman. And the prophet of God went to a Gentile woman and imparted the prophet's reward into her life. What is a prophet's reward? We'll look at it this week. We're going to discover something about the anointing, and that is the anointing transfers. I believe in a transferable anointing. When you catch the entirety of this teaching on our Facebook page, Aspire Church TV, I'll tell you some stories about how the anointing was transferred into my life. And I believe there's going to be an anointing transfer on your life as you're part of these services this week. Catch it Wednesday and Friday, and then next Sunday at Aspire Church. Make this valley full of ditches. It is a prophetic word of plenty in a time of adversity. You want to hear this word. Catch it live on the live stream at AspireChurch.tv, Facebook Aspire Church TV. That's live stream AspireChurch.tv. Facebook Aspire Church TV, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, a.k.a. Doc. I'll see you Wednesday, see you Friday, and I'll see you Sunday.